nightmare. It is a freaking nightmare to live in a body and a mind that has been diseased with an eating disorder for almost my whole life. If you are out there and you have a loved one with an eating disorder, or you are upset with someone that you love that has an eating disorder, please go easy on them. This is like the shittiest disease because it's so controlling and it's ironic too. Like, why am I I have this disease that tells me I need to be skinnier, and yet I'm overeating or binging and purging, which doesn't make you skinnier. It's just stupid. Like, that's how powerful it is. Like, it's so powerful. And a lot of people suffer from this, and it is a disease. This isn't something that you just get over in a week or a month, sometimes even a year. Some people might, but a lot of people, it's really a lot harder for them. And I'm one of those people. And I've been on the internet for 7 years on YouTube, and it gets tiring. It gets tiring for me. We wake up, we think about food, whether or not we eat it. That's our eating disorder. When you have binge eating disorder, you wake up, first thing you want to do is eat. When you have bulimia, first thing you want to do is eat. When you have anorexia, first thing you want to do is eat, but you don't. And you're always thinking about food. No matter what eating disorder it is, you are always, always, always thinking about food. You have to plan your entire life around food, your sleep schedule, your friends and family and get-togethers and parties and whatever else people do in their lives. And it all revolves around either thoughts or actions, eating or not eating food. It's torture because we are addicted to something that you have to live. So for those of us with either binge eating disorder or bulimia, where we are, overeating, it sucks because we have to face our vice every day, 3 times a day. It sucks. It's hard. It's hard to know that something is bad for you, but also if you don't eat, then you'll die. And so you eat, but then you can't stop once you start. And it's just cruel. It sucks. It's like being addicted to it's like being addicted to air. Like, you need air to live. Imagine being addicted to it so much that you were dependently obsessed with it all day, every day. And it's all you ever thought about all day, every day, except with air, can't really get too much of that. But with food, you can. And it's cruel. It sucks. It makes me angry at God a little. Not gonna lie to you. I love God. Love Jesus. But listen, why did you design it this way? Why? Why is it that we need something in our bodies that's really good for our bodies and that's supposed to fuel us and supposed to make us happy and healthy and all the things? Why also is it used against us? This disease is cruel and it's hard. And if your loved one is fighting, frickin' be proud of them. No matter where they are in their recovery, no matter what behaviors they're doing with their eating disorder, encourage them. That's what they need. They don't need your judgment. They don't need your disappointment. They don't need your punishment. They need encouragement. And they need you to love them and to believe in them. And that's really all you can do. And if you can't do that, all the other things I was saying, that will hurt them. Don't criticize, don't punish them. This is a disease. You wouldn't go to somebody with a different illness, like, what are illnesses? Parkinson's disease or cancer even, or whatever. You wouldn't go to that person and be like, you suck because you're not better yet. Or like, you wouldn't go and punish somebody. And I don't just mean punish like your parents punish you. I mean, like, you can punish your friends by giving them the cold shoulder, or punish them by hiding food from them. I've heard of parents that have done that. Things like that. Like, you can't punish somebody for an illness. It's not their fault. You have to understand that this disease came the second we did our very first behavior. And once it's there, it stays forever. And I believe that you can fully recover from the actions of an eating disorder, but the thoughts will never go away. So please, be easy on people and be easy on yourself. If you're out there and you have an eating disorder, I get it. And I get you and I see you and I love you. And I'm so sorry that you are struggling with this cruel, ironic disease where you have to have your disease to live. It's awful and you're not alone, but it is possible for us to treat our bodies better and to do our best to really just nourish them and drink water and eat food and do all the things that your body needs, because your body really is like a machine, and it's going to stop running if you don't feed it and if you don't take care of it and don't change the oil and, you know, don't put gas in the car. Like, it's going to die. But there's hope. I believe it. I did it one time. For a year and a half, I didn't have behaviors. So I know it's possible. And I know that I felt really good at the time. And when I'm using behaviors, I just feel like I'm gonna fall apart and die any second. Just everything goes wrong. It's scary and it's pointless. And so if you're out there and you're thinking of starting an eating disorder, also please don't. You'll get hooked right away, and then it will control you your entire life. Once you let that in, it's there. So trust me and the millions and millions and millions of other people around the world that struggle with this. You don't want to get into that. I love all of you. Please go easy on your loved one if they're struggling. If you yourself are struggling, please go easy on yourself. And let's all just try and be more patient and kind, and because this disease sucks.